Here's my biggest take, dude, and I've had this take for a couple years now. Steph Curry is on the Mount Rushmore of the NBA, and to me, there's no debate. To me, the biggest chasm on this list is between 4 and 5. And in a game where the object of the game is to put a ball into a basket, the guy who's the best shooter of all time, bar none, by the way, nobody argues with this. You cannot find anyone who can intellectually say, oh, no, there's been better shooters than Steph Curry. Nobody in their right mind says that. Yeah. He is universally agreed as the best shooter, and I would argue he has changed the game of basketball more than anyone since Michael Jordan. Yeah. I love LeBron James, but Michael Jordan made the NBA what it is culturally. Steph Curry has changed how all 32 teams play basketball. Yeah. He completely revolutionized the game. Almost like you were just talking about Wilt doing, changing rules. Yeah. NBA teams completely changed roster construction and basketball philosophy because they all wanted to be Steph Curry. Yeah. He won 2 titles as the best player on a team. Yeah. And then he won 2 with Kevin Durant. And I just think like that, like he gets so much love from me from that.
All right, let's turn the page.
Now boom.
You had a real problem with this.
Yeah, I do.
Kobe Bryant. Now, you believe that there's no way Kobe should be in front of Steph.
Yeah, I want to be clear. My primary issue with your list, and it's why I went so hard about where he is on mine. Yeah. I cannot even begin to wrap my mind around someone thinking there are 11 basketball players ever better than the best shooter we've ever seen. That's my issues where you have Steph. It is articulated by the fact that you have Kobe Bryant so high, and if we had like an hour, I would challenge you to tell me any reason you have Kobe that high, and Steph has done it and done it better.
Well, period. I think that Steph was gifted just the absolute perfect supporting cast. Okay, just hear me out. Like, and his ability to adjust to that cast has been second to none, right? Like his ability to just work with everybody and stay in system with the different players is amazing. His ability to manage all the off-court stuff.
Okay, but he's not a system quarterback.
No, he's not. But he's also a guy that I don't believe can get it done like one-on-one by himself. I think he needs help. I do.
Okay.
I think he needs somebody to get him the ball so he can shoot it.
Okay, so
like he's great off the dribble, but I just think and here's one thing to your argument. Let me finish. Like when you talk about how good Steph is, if I was putting together a starting 5 that I was going to march, if the aliens landed and they were like, all right, Pete, everybody's in ice, like the dead guys. You can take them out, unfreeze them, and they're going to play the aliens. Obviously, current players, whatever. They'll be restored to when they were at their actual height of prominence. I would put Steph on the floor with my starting 5 because he's the best shooter of all time.
But he's the 12th on your list.
But as far as my list is concerned,
you're crazy.
I'm ranking everybody one by one. So I do want to say that. Like, Steph is on my starting 5.
And Kobe's not.
Probably not.
All right.
Probably not. Yeah. So, I mean.
Okay.
Maybe that's a little face.
So this is where I want to.
And Magic's overrated. Don't get me started.
So 2 thoughts. There are some cultural narratives that are so deep in how we watch sports that we just believe them without investigating them. Yeah. One of those is Steph couldn't win a title without help. The other is Kobe is clutch.
Kobe did win a title without help. I mean, he won 2.
You think prime Pau Gasol is not help?
I think.
Wait, simple question. Stop. Simple question.
Yes, I think
Pau Gasol.
He's overrated.
Would you have Pau Gasol or Draymond Green?
Well, but that's hold on. No,
it's okay.
What if I get Draymond and Kevin Durant?
Wait, I just want to be clear. Steph's best help you have ranked at 15. 3 of 5 of Kobe's titles best help you have him ranked number 5.
Yeah, and then he left. But then he left.
You just said Shaq is the most dominant player you've ever seen on a basketball court.
But then he leaves.
And what happened?
Kobe he wins 2 more titles.
Before Pau Gasol or with Pau Gasol?
2009. With Shaq's gone. And then 2011.
With Pau Gasol.
Okay, but Pau Gasol, he's not on this list.
He's in the top 30.
And that could be argued. I'm just saying Kobe, like, really showed the ability. He's been the one guy that was like, you don't think I can do, and LeBron, really, but you don't think I can do it by myself? Watch this. Kobe did that. LeBron has done that going back to Cleveland. I don't see anybody else on this list who has done that off the top of my head.
Dirk.
Okay, Dirk. But Dirk, yes. Okay, Dirk.
Okay, so I would argue that the Warriors' first title run before they signed Kevin Durant. And their most recent one in 23, 22, 23? They just won it?
They beat the Celtics, right? It was at 23?
Steph did not have nearly any other player on that roster that comes close to Pau Gasol or Shaquille O'Neal at that time. Maybe Klay Thompson the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, you see, you're even going, Klay Thompson's not as good as Pau Gasol.
What about Klay Thompson with Megan Thee Stallion? Now we're talking.
That's a team. Here, let me.
Now all of a sudden, Clay's got that juice again.
Let me share these statistics with you because it's important to me. I got some of this from. If you want to read a really good article on this, so you know that this is a 15-year conversation, not a hot take from the 32-year-old.
No.
Henry Abbott wrote an article in 2011 called.
Used to be known as.
Henry Abbott wrote an article in 2011 called "The Truth About Kobe Bryant in Crunch Time."
And Henry Abbott's legit. I think he actually left writing about sports to work for the Grizzlies front office.
And it investigated what's called clutch shooting percentage, which is, I think the way he was looking at it was when you take shots to tie or take a lead in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant on such shots at that time, and I haven't seen an updated number because I just did this really quickly, was 31%.
Okay.
To compare, Steph Curry for his career is 52%. LeBron James for his career is 62%. Dirk for his career was 43%. Kobe Bryant, again, at least in 2011 when this article was written, 31%. So I just want to be clear. I think Kobe Bryant, I mean, he was on my list. Like, I think he's amazing. But I think he's not Mr. Clutch, which his reputation has earned. And he did not win a title without the best coach in the history of the sport and a second teammate who, by the way, he was Robin for 3 of those titles. And the 2 where he was Batman, I think we don't give Pau Gasol nearly enough credit.
Back to your clutch statistics. Like, Scotty, you're totally eliminating and forgetting about the fact that, like, in his rookie season with the Lakers, Kobe was taking the last shot. Like, as a rookie. Like, and honestly, he took 3 of them against the Jazz in that elimination game, missed them all. They were all air balls, right? That was a part of, like, his growth and his progress,
yep.
Which a lot of times now, if you were to put together, like, okay, well, let's throw those out. Those 3 shots were garbage. But, like, that is an example of, like, Kobe was always taking the last shot. Kobe was always taking on all the responsibility, which is why he's an absolute killer, and I put him above Steph.
But Kobe, see, this is where I think we might fundamentally disagree. That does not mean you're a smart basketball player, and it doesn't mean it was the best basketball play. The reason I advocate for LeBron highly, and I'll say it about Steph too, they are capable of hitting that shot, but they're going to make the best play to win the game. I don't think Kobe jacking up all those shots when he was shooting 31% is the best basketball play or the best winning play.
And it's not, I mean, look, I think with an open mind, it's not fair to this argument to say, well, that was part of Kobe's development to become one of the best players of all time. Like, that's not what this is about. You know, that's what I want to say, but I understand your point. I think we just disagree on this. I think that if I'm like in a game where I want somebody like taking a clutch shot or just like crushing somebody's soul, I want it to be Kobe Bryant. I would like the Mamba mentality. So there's Pete and Scotty.